welcome to this week's video, and the topic is everyday calming things. And by that, the name is explanatory, but it's like things that you can do every day. I actually do these myself, but things that you can do that are pretty calming. If you're like having a stressful week, or you're like having a stressful exam the day after, or something like that, like you've been studying or you had it today and you're just trying to calm down, well, these are like the things I do, simple things that I can do super fast, so I don't have to do like a whole routine or anything. No, it's just like simple things. I keep saying simple a lot, but I am so sorry about how bad my background looks. I am moving my room around because I am moving states. I am moving out of my small town. I am moving out of Oregon. I have lived in Oregon and Mexico. My family decided to move to Oklahoma. This is gonna be really stressful for me, but yeah, that's why the background is really bad, because I am like packaging most of the things that I don't really need right now, and like my old background was like super good, but I had to use this. I'm sorry about that, but nobody knows that I'm moving. I've actually known for like quite a while that my family wanted to move. I just didn't know if that was official, but I'll explain this later on because I don't want to make this video boring. But I've actually made a list. I don't think you guys can see it, the ring light. It's kind of blocking that, but I've actually made a list of like things that I basically do on an everyday basis for when I'm like studying a lot. And that's because I have AP classes, honor classes. I don't know if your guys' school have honors classes, but I have AP Spanish, I have honors English, or English honors. I don't know how to say it. I'm not very good with my English or with my Spanish or with my French or with my Italian. So it's kind of complicated for me to, I don't know, switch up between all 4 languages. It's complicated, but yeah. Okay, so let's get on with the video, and I hope you guys like it. Okay, so the first thing on my list is cartoons, and this is super easy, super simple. I'll explain it in a bit, but okay, I'm a high schooler. I'm a sophomore. I am 16 years old. And I watch cartoons so much. There's like some type of comfort in cartoons. Like, for example, a lot of people like started to like know about Marvel and watching like superheroes and stuff because of the comics. But I started off because when I first came from Mexico, I actually didn't know any cartoons, and we used to have Disney XD, and that's where I found out about Marvel. I used to watch the Spider-Man cartoon back from like 2012, I think. Yeah, like that's when I started. I don't actually know when it came out, but there's like one of them like Disney Plus, I think. I don't know, I'll have to check on that. But I watch cartoons really frequently. Like if I am really stressed out, or I feel like crying, or I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack, or like some mood swing, some anger issues, I will watch cartoons. And actually, oh, here, look. I have a little Iron Man plushie, a Black Panther plushie. And these are so cute. I've been looking for a Spider-Man one, but I can't find it. I've been looking everywhere. But yeah, these are like my 2. Okay, back to the cartoon part. Honestly, cartoons can be something really comforting for most people. I didn't really have much of a childhood sometimes. Like a lot of part of my life was not a childhood. I had to grow up at a really young age due to difficult things. So anybody can like watch cartoons. You can search up on Google like, oh, I don't know, Barbie. I put Barbie for my dog. But yeah, something like that, some type of cartoon. It will bring that like little inner child inside of you to like just keep you happy, keep you like motivated. So tired right now. But the second part of my list is like face masks. Oh, this one's like backwards, but face masks. I have these really cute ones that me and my little sister found back in Valentine's Day, or like right before Valentine's Day, and I've used them before I like shape my face or anything like that. Like I also do my nails. Like face masks, self-care, nails. Something to pamper yourself is really good, because even if you're a guy, honestly, pamper yourself, because you have to take care of your body. If you take care of yourself, you're gonna feel a lot better. You're gonna feel fresh, and you're gonna feel happy. You're gonna feel motivated, and you're gonna be like, oh, I have myself, I can totally do this. But yeah, these are like my favorite things. They're so cute, and they smell really good too. They're like cherry. Yeah, they're vitamin C with cherry, and then there's like a little puppy right there. It's a pug, and it says "Be My Valentine." It's really cute. But yeah, these are a major plus. And then I also have like nail kits and like acrylic nail stuff and nail polishes. And I like to do my own nails sometimes. Sometimes I go to the salon, sometimes I do them myself. And I do them myself whenever I just feel like, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna feel better if I have cuter nails. If I feel good about myself, I'm gonna be really positive. I think I explained that in my outfits of the day week. Yeah, that was the last week's video, but I'm actually editing it right now. But yeah, if I feel good about myself, then I'll be really positive and happy. But yeah, that was number 2 on my list. Let's go to number 3. So the third thing on my list was reading. And I understand many people don't actually like reading, but I really enjoy it. I don't know, it's like if I'm going to a whole different universe, a whole different reality. I picture most of the things that are happening in the books. So it's like watching a movie for me. I can get really addicted to books. I either read in Wattpad or in actual paper books, and I try to read as many paper books as possible, but it's kind of hard because a lot of them don't interest me. But right now I just started Shatter Me, and I've heard so many things about this book. So I don't know, I got it from my school's library, and I was so surprised that they had it because they barely ever have any books. But Shatter Me is like, I'm having like a good start with it, let's just say that. And then my favorite books that I would totally recommend to anybody are Little Women. I recommend this book so much. It's my favorite. Well, like one of my favorites. It is so good. It's like, it shows feminism. It shows like so much of like Meg, Jo, and Beth, and all of them. Amy too. I really love Jo. Like, she's one of my really big role models. This book is so good, and I recommend anyone to read it. Mostly if you're a girl, you should totally read this book. It is amazing. I really love it. I actually don't know if this book is okay. So a lot of people like say that this book is a classic, and I don't really know if it is. I don't really think it is it? But if it is, then I still would recommend it. It's not boring. It's really entertaining, and you see a lot in this book. And honestly, it's like a book that you read and it goes by really quickly, but not in the bad way, like in the good way. So yeah. And then we also have The Song of Achilles. The Song of Achilles is such a sad book, and if you're a reader and you have ever read it, oh, They Both Die at the End, I also have that book. If you've also read They Both Die at the End, you would totally love this book. This book is so much like sadder, so much more like, so many people have actually read this book and cried, and I'm one of those people. I ended up being in shock because of how good this book was. And it's like, it has Greek gods, it has like sacrifices, it has love, it has like so much in this book, and I would totally recommend anybody to read it. And then for the last book, everybody loves this. Okay, a lot of people know this book. If you read, you probably know this book, but it's from one of the best authors ever, Colleen Hoover's It Ends With Us. This book has practically broken me into a billion pieces. I love this book with my life. This is like, okay, so Little Women and It Ends With Us are my favorite books. This one is like, okay, so you read this book, and I'm not gonna say anything about what happens in the book, because whenever I saw people saying like, oh, this book, you guys should read it, this and that, no one ever said why. No one actually said what was going on in the book. And I thought, oh, this is gonna be a really nice book. This is gonna be like one of those romance novels. I was completely wrong. This is like a book where you fall in love with somebody. Like, you read about this guy. He's the best guy ever, the most sweetest, the biggest gentleman. He's the most extraordinary guy that you could ever find. Plot twist. Everything goes downhill, okay? I'll just give you guys that warning if anyone ever reads this book. This is like a journey everybody should go through, a boy or a girl, anybody, honestly, because you're just gonna learn about people or relationships in general. So I totally recommend reading this book. But yeah, I'm a huge reader. I'm actually a pretty big nerd with the cartoons, the reading. I just try to find things to make myself happy, but I am a really big nerd. And if anybody needs like any type of book recommendations, I would totally give it to them. But I do mostly read on Wattpad. But those are like some of the books that have actually gotten into my heart, and I really like them. So yeah, is drinking tea or drinking hot chocolate. And this is something you can do when you're studying, when you're like about to go to sleep, when you're, I don't know, watching some type of comfort movie or watching like a scary movie. Fear Street is like a really good trilogy that I love. It's so weird because I love to watch those 3 movies and they're somehow comforting. If you've ever watched those movies, you know why it's weird, that it's comforting. But yeah, there's this tea that I actually really like. This brand, I buy a lot from this brand, but I don't even know the name. But I really love their things. They are so good. And I always add either honey or sugar to my teas because it makes it taste a lot better. But if I'm not drinking tea, I'm most likely drinking hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. I either have chocolate milk, like the little bottles, I think. I don't really know. Or the like normal Swiss Miss chocolate. And Swiss Miss is so good, so sweet. I love sweet things. That's something that most people know about me. I adore it. It's like my passion. And mostly if it's chocolate, I love chocolate. I really do. But these ones are Sleepy Time Celestial Seasonings. They're caffeine free. They give you an immune boost, and it supports the body's defenses with vitamin C and zinc. And it's a wellness tea. It's like, it has like 20 bags in it, I think. Yeah, 20 bags. Calming. I totally recommend drinking these. And it's like just the thought of like drinking tea because it's healthy. The thought of being healthy is like really nice. Like, you're just like, oh, I'm being healthy, I'm taking care of myself, I'm being good for myself. So that's actually really nice. But these type of teas are so good. I totally recommend them. Mostly this box. This box is my favorite. They're literally my favorite. And then they smell so good. The smell of it is just, it allures you. But yeah, that's it. Oh, but yeah, hot chocolate's my favorite though. Number 5 on my list. Last thing was number 4, and then I already did number 3 was Switch Reading. Number 2 was face mask and nails, and then number 1 is watching cartoons. But number 3 is number 6 or 5. Number 5, yeah, is essential oils. These are from Guru Nanda, I think. You can find them at Walmart. These are just simple oils that you can actually find like at your local Walmart. And this is like one of the packages, like the kits. And a lot of people buy them from doTERRA, but I don't really like doTERRA. Like, I like them. It's a really good, they're kind of like a small business, but that is sold at like drugstores and stuff like that. I follow the creator on TikTok, and she makes a lot about her oils, and she doesn't really have many followers. But yeah, these are the ones. And my favorite, oh, I tell my friends all about this, but my favorite is cedarwood. Cedarwood Oh wait, is this cedar? Okay, yeah, cedarwood is it smells so good. It smells amazing. It reminds me a little bit of Palo Santo. And I love the smell of Palo Santo. I burn it at my house because my family is Latino. We have the right to burn it because it comes from our culture and like from our natives, because we're also indigenous to Mexico. But it smells so good. It's my favorite. It's like a sweet type of smell without it being extremely strong like the rest of the oils. The rest of the oils are super strong, but that's how it's supposed to be, because you put that, if you want to put them on your body, you put it in like a carrier oil and then like in like a different packaging. And I actually have these little roller bottles where it has the carrier oil and then these oils. So they're actually really good and they're really strong too, let me tell you that. And the smell is like really natural. It's not really like, you know, fake and stuff like that. It doesn't smell like alcohol, perfume, or any of those type of things. These are actually really amazing. I recommend anybody who wants to start getting essential oils but cannot buy from doTERRA or any of the other big companies, like, you know. And no, nothing against doTERRA, she's not really for me. So yeah, but that was number 5 on my list. Okay, this one is super simple, everybody does it, but it's like a little type of thing that I want to share. Number 6 is listen to like songs that just have like this type of beat that makes anybody happy. For example, there's like Lovers Rock by yeah, and it's a really good song. I recommend it so much. It's like super happy and everything. Pablo, The Wallows, I love The Wallows. Clara, Kevin Carl will make you cry. He's super sad. He's like this Hispanic Latino artist who makes super sad songs. And yeah, he's really good. I also like to listen to The Neighborhood and Arctic Monkeys. Happy Vibes, something like that. And The Neighborhood and Arctic Monkeys sometimes don't really count like that. But anyways, my music taste is pretty mixed. So it's like, okay, so I have a playlist where I have like old school rap, individual music, Mexican rock, banda, corridos, salsa, merengue, bachata. I listen to everything. But yeah, so always listen to things that will keep you happy. If you're Latino or Hispanic or any of that, I totally recommend listening to songs that you would dance to, like salsa, bachata, merengue, banda. It will keep you happy. Actually, I don't really recommend actually listening to banda because it's super sad when you do listen to banda sometimes. But yeah, I totally recommend listening to music that will keep you happy. And that was just me talking a lot. Okay, so number 7 is draw or color. I am horrible at drawing, but I do love to color a lot. My friend gave this to me for Christmas. We did a secret Santa between me and my friend group from Chicas, and I got this coloring book because people know that I love to color. It like keeps me pretty calm, and I've actually done a couple of them, but let me find which ones that I like. I'm horrible at coloring. I'm horrible at coloring, but this one's one of my favorites that I've done, and it's a really nice like coloring book. It has a lot of different animals and like it's pretty creative too. So it's just like I'll be listening to music, something happy, you know, all of that, and then color. That's mostly when I have time, you know, because I have a lot of homework and stuff like that. But coloring brings me some type of happiness. It like reminds me a lot from when I was a child. And well, when I was younger, I'm pretty sure I'm still considered a kid. So yeah, when I was a kid, when I was younger. So yeah, that was number 7, and we have to go to the last one, number 8, Scream. But okay, I'll tell you guys a little thing. Back when it was like 2 days before New Year, something had happened. I ended up being super mad, super sad. So I had a piñata in my garage. And I took my piñata, I took one of my escobas, a broom, okay, yeah, a broom, and I went outside and just started hitting it. I am horrible with my anger issues. I have horrible anger issues. A lot of people know this. I get stressed out so easily. But the thing is that my anger issues aren't the problem. It's like whenever I have anger issues and I don't let them out, it will turn into like me having a full-blown like mental breakdown. And I don't mean like the normal ones, no, I mean like a full-blown one where I just try to destroy everything on my way. yeah, like scream, grab a pillow, scream into your pillow. It's gonna feel a lot better. A lot of times people will be like, oh, that's so cliche, it's so annoying, it's so boring. But really, you have to focus on yourself and your own life, because no one else is really gonna be there most of the time, because you're the only one stuck with yourself for the rest of your life. So find things that you like, and well, screaming to a pillow or screaming outside, I don't know, it helps. It actually does help. And I don't mean have a full-blown screaming match with your sister or with your mom. No, I mean like just actually just screaming it out, or like scream out your feelings to your wall. Do something. Find a way. And then yeah, but that was number 8. Number 8 is kind of really extra, but I found it like super helpful a lot of times. Okay, yeah. So thank you guys for watching this week's video. I hope you guys liked it. I am so sorry. I am still trying to get used to making videos or trying to make them entertaining, but I was gonna show this for the whole tea and chocolate thing, but aka I think it was like number 4. Yeah, number 4 on my list. I'm looking over there trying to see it on my list. And my friend gave me this mug a while back for my birthday, and it's so cute. I haven't used it yet, but it's gonna be like my first thing that I'm gonna move in for, like when I move out. Like I'm already buying things for when I move out, so when I do move out, I already have almost everything that I need, apart of like, you know, like, I don't know, like, okay, I'm buying home essentials. So basically like plates, I don't know, stuff like that, and I'm putting them in this really big box where I keep most of these things. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this week's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys find some of these things helpful. I am one of those like type of people who tries to romanticize their own life, try to find ways to like their own life, because I find it that if my life is boring and I don't like it, I'm just like, what's the point of all that? What's the point of listening to other people who will tell you, no, don't do this, it's too cliche, stuff like that? Because, you know, I've moved on with my life. I've actually seen that mostly nobody cares what you do at high school. So yeah, I hope a lot of these things are helpful for you guys. I hope you guys try to find ways to help yourself calm down. These are things I do whenever I have time. Almost every day I try to do at least one of these things. And yeah, so if anybody has a test or is studying a lot, good luck. I hope you guys the best. But that was it for today, loves. I hope you guys found this entertaining, you guys liked it. Make sure to like and comment down below and subscribe to my channel. I'm still new at this, so I hope I get like support for this. Yeah, I think that was it. The question of today's video is going to be, what are things that you guys find calming? And then the quote of the day is, if a day was, okay, let's just keep this as an example. Okay, if today was not a bad day, then it was definitely a good day. Like, if it's not horrible, then think of it as a good day. Try to find the positives in it, and try to not always think negative, because thinking negative can ruin a lot of things. It can be really stressful, and it can totally damage you. I have so many words that are inside my head that I can totally use, but I forget all of them. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and yeah, I'll see you guys, loves. Bye.